Hello fellow YouTubers, truth seekers, and Mandela affected. I am Darkwolf, and this is Darkwolf's Paranormal Party. This is a brand new segment I will be starting on the channel. What we're going to do here is cover the more woo-woo topics, the things that science says even by their standards is way too paranormal, and we're going to bring it back around to science. So just like I've done for years and years and now I do for you guys, we're going to discuss the woo-woo things and try to make scientific sense out of them. I hope you like my little dancing buddies here. They came in the den a little while back and I just couldn't kick them out because they were too cute. So I hope y'all enjoy there. This is episode 1. This is about the web bot and the ALTA report. I've known about both these things for quite a while, and what I want to do is put this information out there to everybody else so they can at least be aware of this. This is slightly woo-woo, and you'll understand why in a minute, but I really feel it has a strong scientific backing, and so does its creator. I would like to say I hope everybody sticks around to the end of the video. There is a very special surprise waiting for everyone. A lot of details on some special things happening to give back to you guys. So if you want some freebies, stick around and check it out. Alright. Now, the WebBot and ALTA report. So who's this? This is Cliff High. Cliff High is a very brilliant man. We'll be talking about him quite a bit. This is his YouTube page, the front home page of his YouTube. And this is the videos that he has put out. As you see, he talks about a whole lot of different things. Alt reality, as far as the sun and the alternate news media. He talks about gold, he talks about Bitcoin and financial stuff. He talks about a whole lot of different conspiratorial topics and even the Mandela effect. So yes, it does even tie back to that. This is the About section of Cliff High's YouTube page. He also runs a website called halfhuman.com. Now we'll get into understanding why it's a little bit woo-woo. Half-Human Adventures in Future Viewing Using Predictive Linguistics, a field he invented in 1993. So Half-Past Adventures, or Half-Past Human Adventures, Half-Past Human is his website. We'll get into that in a moment, too. He created this field of study in 1993. He programmed in Prolog, or the AI computer language. Their word-phrase-centered process extracts naturally occurring leaks from the psychic parts of everybody as they perform their routine communications. Now, believe it or not, I'm going to show you guys how this is actually quite valid. Located at the south end of the Salish Sea, we also naturally involved in okay, this is just more about himself. If you'd like to read the rest of this, feel free to pause the video and look through it. But what I wanted to get across is the fact that he created this linguistic programming web bot that would go out across the internet. And how it's explained in Wikipedia is it's an internet bot computer program. And everybody knows what a bot is. It's just a pre-programmed piece of information that goes out, piece of programming that goes out and performs specific tasks. Its developers claim that it is able to predict events by tracking keywords along the internet, future events by tracking keywords entered on the internet. It was developed in 97, though he claims 93, originally to predict stock market trends. That's why he's so much into the financial side of it. The creator of the WebBot project, Cliff High, as we spoke about a moment ago, along with his associate, George Ur, keep the technology and algorithms largely secret and sell the predictions via their website, which I think is not a problem. To those who want the information, if they're willing to buy it, that should be fine, in my opinion. So, the methodology, the way it works is it monitors news articles, blogs, forums, and other forms of internet chatter, the message boards, anything put out publicly. And the words in lexicon are assigned a numeric value or a number for emotional quantifiers such as how long they come up, the impact of them, how immediate they are, their intensity, and other factors. It is a very dynamic lexicon and changes according to shifts in emotional tension and how humans communicate those through the internet. As of 2008, there were over 300,000 keywords in the lexicon, along with the emotional context, which are fed into a computer-generated model space. The operators of WebBot interpret the bot's results and make a report called the ALTA report, available on their website to subscribers. ALTA stands for Asymmetric Language Trend Analysis. Many believe the predictions are pseudoscientific and too vague to be meaningful. Despite this, the creators have made claims after the fact that their reports have predicted important events. I personally have witnessed a few important events just in the last couple months that the WebBot did predict after reading their their report and then seeing these events happen. So claims that they happen are being claimed later after the fact. Yes, it is being pointed back to after the fact because it was claimed before the fact. And I personally witnessed this. Some of the predictions, claimed hits they've had is the Northeast blackout of 2003, the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake, and Hurricane Katrina and its devastation. There's another one on here they haven't put. Pardon me. A couple months ago, California had a whole bunch of rain, and they called it using the words atmospheric rivers or rivers in the sky or something to that effect. It was one of those two phrases exactly. The reason that's very special is for months leading up to this actual occurrence, these phrases were used in the WebBot report, the ALTA report, before it was ever used in the mainstream media news or anywhere. And you know how they are about coming up with their catchy headlines, so I doubt they read the ALTA report and got it that way. I'm just saying. So, anyway, that's hits from the ALTA report. There have been misses. It's not perfect. It's not 100%. It does have a slight variation because it is being interpreted by humans to some degree. It gained a lot of notoriety in 2012 by predicting a cataclysm that didn't happen for 2012. A massive earthquake in Vancouver in 2008 that we luckily avoided. And the US dollar would collapse in 2011, though I'm not exactly convinced that that isn't going to happen. It might have just been off on the date. And other different things like Israel bombing Iraq and other things. So it's not 100%. I'm not saying every word in it is completely is going to happen because timelines do change and, you know, we do have free will. And it's my belief that that could change certain aspects. So this connects back to the Global Consciousness Project. This is another really, really amazing project that was set up. And there's a reason I'm leading you down this rabbit hole, I promise. So it is a parapsychology experiment that began in '98 as an attempt to detect possible interactions of the global consciousness with physical systems. What they've done is they've set up random number generators all across the planet in different spots. And when these random number generators suddenly start hitting the same number at the same time, this causes a spike. And it is the belief that the consciousness of humanity, the global consciousness or the collective consciousness, you've heard it called, look into Carl Jung, J-U-N-G, or Jung is pronounced, if you have more questions on that. The idea is this literally affects reality. And it did get one major hit, this program did. It got a hit on the 9/11. From midnight to midnight of 9/11, there were insanely massive spikes in the non-randomness of the random number generators. And it lasted for this 24-hour period. Now, this is significant because, yes, it was 9/11. That is significant. However, there's more. This is also significant because of the fact that these spikes started before any event had even began to take place. So it has been also had verified hits on it too, and it's something that I truly believe in because I do believe that we are all connected consciously, or at least subconsciously at some level, and I've got data to prove that too. And anybody who's ever worked with the public knows that when, say, you've worked in a restaurant, you'll find that people come in and everybody one day orders the same thing, the next day they order the same thing, but those two items are not the same. For instance, every day somebody wanted a cheeseburger, the next day everybody will want a Heath Blizzard if it's Dairy Queen. Next day everybody will want burritos. Why does this change so specifically with large groups of people? I believe it is a collected consciousness. If you would like to follow the actual collective consciousness charts and maps and how they map it out, you can find it at the Heart Math Live Data site, as you see right here. Now, this is the Schumann resonance. This is what most people go to look at when they go to this site. And I've told many, many people this, and they just, I guess, don't go back and look and you know, see what else is there because they get so fascinated with the Schumann resonance, which is an amazing thing. However, on the same side, if you continue to scroll down to the bottom, you see another graph. This is the Global Consciousness Project Random Network Variance Graph. This shows the spikes in the Global Consciousness Project random number generators, the non-randomness that occurs, and when it occurs, and to the degree at which it occurs. And this is for the last month, if it looks like to me, darn near a month. So if you're curious to use this data to correlate consciousness spikes and trends and whatever you might want to use the data for, you can always find up-to-date data on the Heart Math Live Data website. Here is the link. I will also try to post it in the description. So Here's the half-past human website, The Art of Predictive Linguistics. This is run by Cliff High. He also does a Only Currencies or Only Monies report about the precious metals and real estate and the whole financial sector. Here is a front cover, and this is from his website. I did not steal this. This is directly what he's put out. This is the front cover to the May 2017 ALTA report. I personally have bought a copy of this. If you want to buy a copy, you can buy it through halfpasthuman.com. It's about 37 pages long, full of amazing information. I was very, very intrigued by what I found. It confirmed a lot of stuff for me, especially if you see my last video. It's a lot of confirmations. I was surprised because I read the report after I made the video, so it was really a big confirmation for me. It does cost $15. It is a monthly thing. I do buy one every month for myself, $15. I don't mind paying that for the information because this is hardcore information that I can keep track of and go back and later verify when these events do occur. So to me, these are data points for anybody who's interested in looking into this. So, now, welcome to the end of the video. I would like to make some announcements. We are going to talk about the channel contest that I announced just the other day in a quiet video. So, Darkwolf'S Den would like to do something special. We want some new channel art. I need new channel art. But what I would love to do is involve everybody else. I want to let my subscribers create the channel art that is to be displayed for everyone who visits my page. Everyone will see your work standing there with the Darkwolf'S Den attached to it somehow. I want everybody to submit their artwork, make it up, submit it in a channel banner form. The dimensions you'll need are 2560 by 1440. We'll get into the rules in a minute. So if you would like to enter this contest, what would be the prize? Well, if it isn't enough to have your channel art displayed on my page, I got you something even better. I will personally buy you a copy of the ALTA Web Bot report and give it to you as a prize alongside with the channel art being displayed, just for you, for whoever wins this contest. So, right here you see my webpage. You see at the top where my channel art is that says Darkwolf'S Den, Theory, Debate, Research, and has the big wolf mouth behind it with that snarling, beautiful tooth. So, your art would go right there. It would be displayed for approximately a month, and then another channel art piece would be chosen. If you would like to enter this contest, this will be a monthly contest series. It will not always be on channel art, though the first few will. For this contest, the Wolfpack and I will pick the top 3, and the subscribers will then vote on them to decide the winner. So I'll make a video about each top 3 entry, and whichever video gets the top amount of likes, that will be the winning channel art, and we will use it on the YouTube's page. Contest rules. To enter, you must, number 1, be a subscriber to the channel. Number 2, send all submissions to darkwolfsdenyt@gmail.com. You can also find this in the video description. I always put this in the description of every video I've got on my site, so it doesn't necessarily have to be on this one. Make sure you email it there for your submission to count because, well, I won't be expecting any other emails, and I haven't put any out there. So, third, all submissions are due in by May 30th because I will need a week or two to actually, do the voting, figure out the top 3, go through all the submissions, and go through with my team, pick the top 3, make videos, and have you guys vote on them. It'll take a little while. So, in order to do this, we have to set dates and deadlines. So, the last submission will be in by midnight, May 30th. After that, I have to cut it off. Note, any sexual, racist, or otherwise derogatory submissions in any way will be immediately deleted and not considered for judging. So, if you send something crazy or wild as far as, controversially derogatory or against any kind of negative way, it will not be looked at, it will not be submitted, and it will not be judged. So, don't waste your time if you're willing to do something like that. That said, I look forward to everybody entering this contest. We will have other contests that aren't channel art because I know everybody's not an artist and everybody can't do these things. So we will mix it up to include everybody in the community. Don't worry. I promise you this. We have all kind of prizes also. Besides the ALTA Web Bot report, we have other prizes in the works. We got some cool swag coming out. I've got different team members getting all kind of connections and different stuff for you guys. So I promise you, we're going to do all kind of freebies on this channel just to give back to our subscribers, because you guys mean so much to us, and if not for you guys, we couldn't do this. Please be sure to hit that thumbs up and let us know if you like this video. And also, when we do the voting videos, these will be very, very important, because that thumbs up will determine the winners of the channel art contest. Remember, you must be subscribed to my channel in order to be entered into the contest. We also put all kind of wonderful information out besides that. We have the Rockinati radio shows and podcasts that we put replays on Dark Wolf's Den. We've got the Mandela Effect Theory series on Dark Wolf's Den. And now we've got the Paranormal Party. So make sure you hit that bell to find out when I drop a new video in any one of those categories. And hit that subscribe button to make sure you catch everything else on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dark Wolf's Den. This is the Paranormal Party, and I asked you, please always remember, stay awake, but dare to dream. Thanks, everybody.